Welcome back everybody. In today's video I'm going to show you how I changed the FEP sheet of my Jupiter vat. Now first of all, this is how I do it. This is not how you should do it. But I complained in the review that there were a lot of bolts in the back. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. Alright, first of all, this machine has three settings. It has the loose gain setting and it has the just screw it in gently setting. And that's the one that we are going to use. Now I'm gonna bring you right in front of me so you can watch what I'm doing. I'm gonna flip it around. And let's start unscrewing all the bolts. Then we have to change bits because these four are going to have to come out. And just like that, we have the FEP sheet out. As you can see, there are a lot of screws to unbolt in the FEP itself. We only are halfway. And here we have the old worn FEP. As you might see, there is a puncture over here and a puncture right over here. And I'm gonna take this little piece of foam and put it right in here. This is needed to get the proper tension. This is just a pad from my soldering iron. Then let's remove the other side. So the side that should be on top is the side with the two bolts close to each other. Just like that. And we start the process all over again. As you might notice, I'm leaving one between the screws, one or two. This is just so I get a basic even tensioning on the FEP before I install the rest. So there's no need to puncture the FEP with some screwdrivers or some sharp tools. Just take the screw, just take the bolt and just push a bit harder. The FEP is very soft. So we have a nice pattern all around. Now it's just screwing in the rests. I'm not doing it very tight. I'm just threading in the bolts. So we can remove this. All the bolts are in. I'm going to give it one last tightening and I'm letting the machine stop on its torque setting. Now that is done, we have to trim the FEP. There is some FEP hanging over. This is very easy. You take your knife, you put it against the border and you just skim it around. Now you take back the vat, turn it around like that, and we start doing the same thing again. Just ever so slightly let it catch some threads, and the final tightening will be if they are all in it. There you go, the FEP is changed. Ready to do a new print. So this is how I changed my FEP. I think it took about 50 minutes. It's more like this probably. If you're not going to use power tools, great for you. I'm not bothering. I just use my power tool with the correct settings and it works just fine. This FEP is perfectly installed with a nice resonance. So I think we are good to go for some new prints. This video was viewer suggested, so thank you very much for the suggestion. If you have some comments or other suggestions, leave them down below. And guys, I see you in the next one.